Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The President has just unveiled the emerald. The mine resistance ambush protected vehicle made in Nigeria has just been unveiled by Mr. President. He's going to the emerald now. This emerald was produced by Profos Nigeria Limited, the first of its kind produced by an indigenous company.
Thank you so much, Yusuf. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment, the special guest of honor had just concluded unveiling the first indigenous mines resistance and ambush protected vehicle, also known as the
Nigerian Army Vehicle Manufacturing Company was established on the 16th of November 2018.
The nearest future.
As the pioneer, head of the NAV MC, Major General Victor Ezuku realized that the project was ambitious, challenging, tough and risky. But like the chief of the project was achievable.
This company is a very ambitious project in that the milestones the Chief of Army Staff has set for us, the mandate he has given us looks very, very big. It's equally risky, but I want to assure the Chief of Army Staff that though this project is ambitious, we are going to try our best to ensure that we succeed, because I know it will change the game, military operations within Nigeria and outside Nigeria.
For several hours, the team tested the different compositions of ballistic metal and glass for structural integrity.
We've tested 4 mm and 6 up to 8 mm, and we've had some failures. And it is expected, because it is out of failures that success emerge. So we are going to go back to the drawing board. This is the no aspect of the answer. We are going to go back to our consultants and all those who are working with us to say these treated metals we brought to us does not meet our standard. Our standard is 30 meters efficacy. If you test these metals at 100, 200 meters, they will give you results. But we are not taking 100, 200 meters results as an acceptable standard for the Nigerian Army.
When we repair it here, before we issue it out, we make sure that it standard tests on everything, okay? We make sure that we go a long distance test and we do rough terrain tests to ensure the serviceability and capability of it.
The visit also coincided with the second test of the ballistics materials for the NAC V following the failure of the first. However, this time the result was positive and the materials resisted the bullet round. The Army has capacity to produce.
As it's been promised by the Group Managing Director of the Nigerian Army Vehicle Manufacturing Company, that in the next 3-4 months we should have our brand new vehicles originally produced by the Nigerian Army for Nigerian Army, and indeed other services and the general public that they may find it useful. So far, the Director General just took over recently, less than 2 weeks, and we are seeing very high prospect that the Nigerian Defense Industrial Complex will be turned around for good very shortly.
The newly fabricated demining equipment will ensure that mines are safely detonated without harming the troops or slowing down their pursuit of the terrorists.
I know everybody is concerned about the insecurity, but unfortunately over the years, since the 60s, we've not made any serious headway, in defense production, local defense production. And I think if this one takes off as we envisage, we'll no longer cry for any insecurity.
Your Excellency, Special Guest of Honor, Your Excellency, Vice President, Machine Gun, Next of ambush protected about personal carriers. Today we have two variants of the Emerald agency, the CSBD Emerald and the State Pattern Emerald, which is part of the 20th acquired by the administration of His Excellency, President Muhammad Buhari. The Bureau mechanisms are configured to a long time to carry 12.7
We've seen an unprecedented ramping up of the deployment of military personnel, multi-agency operations, and squads such as the Operation Wellstroke, the training and deployment of special forces, new forward operating bases, and so on, to the various flashpoints in the last 18 months. Several bandits' hideouts and camps have been destroyed, and hundreds of arrests have been made. And it is now up to our judicial system to ensure that justice is meted out, not just comprehensively, but also in a timely manner. The Nigerian Army through the years has exemplified the ideals of a united country, regardless of ethnicity or religion. You have fought side by side with your brothers and sisters of different faiths and ethnicities, and you have seen many fall by your side as they paid the supreme